This is from 2022 Oxford MAT Mathematics Admissions Test, Part 1, Question J, multiple choice. So we have real number m and c such that this equation here, quadratic, has a repeated root. Also, the other quadratic equation also has a repeated root. We're asked how many possible ways the straight line standard equation here, y equal mx plus c, how many possible values for the straight line, yeah? So multiple choice. Now, some students, when they look at this condition that the quadratic equation has repeated roots, that is, the discriminant is going to be 0. So what you do is you turn this quadratic into a standard form, and then you argue that b squared minus 4ac equal to 0. While this is typical way of dealing with the fact that a quadratic has repeated root, but in this case, when you look at this equation here, mx plus c is just y, right? So you may know that this could be related to something related to the equation of circles. Okay, if that is not obvious, maybe if we raise another question is, which is very standard problem of trying to find the intersection point of straight line with a circle. The way you do it is you plug in y into the circle equation here. What you get is this equation here, right? This is just y here, mx plus c. And of course, this is a quadratic equation. It may or may not have real number solution, right? So it really depends. 3 different cases. In the first diagram, we do have 2 roots. This is equation, marked as equation number 1. Okay, a squared plus y squared equal to, sorry, this is a typo here. This should be 1. Okay, this should be 1. The equation not 0. Okay. So what you have is 2 roots, meaning intersect with 2 points, and here only 1 root, that is a tangent line to the circle. And here, of course, the straight line is outside of the circle. No intersection points. All right. By the way, this is also this is an arrow here. Pay attention to that. So now, with that in mind, you know that this problem, when you look at it, you immediately realize this is equivalent. We're asking. I have 2 circles here: x squared, y squared equal 1. That's standard unit circle, and this is just a unit circle. Translated to the position 3 and 1, yeah. So the center moved to 3 and 1 here. And we're asking for how many possible values for m and c such that the straight line y equal mx plus c is tangent to both. We need to find a line L so that it's tangent to both circles. Okay. Of course, when we look at this, immediately without any calculation, you know that there are 4 possibilities, as in this diagram. So the answer here is going to be 4. You don't even need to do any algebra or any calculation. You can answer this question in a matter of seconds. The solution is E. All right. So the intuition and also this form, and when you look at this, you realize this is just a tangent line problem. Right? That's the key in solving this problem in a efficient manner. All right. So hope you like this video. Please share and subscribe to the channel.